I'm gonna have some kind of veggies with this. Think that's good?
I guess.
If you guess, then I will do it. If that's your guess, we're gonna do it. We're gonna use this little church pan. Church leftovers pan. We use it. Oh, it does say air fryer ready.
Your mama have chicken in this air fryer?
Yeah.
Is it done? How she got chicken in there and ain't plugged in? Well, she must have ate it already.
Yeah, she did. No.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do the okay. I'm gonna do these little veggies that Mom pulled out. I guess she thought she put them back in there, but she didn't.
She said she put them back?
We're gonna make this into a meal. We're gonna make this into a meal. Cool. Bring on my ingredients so people know what I put in this marinade. And then I'm gonna go live when you're ready.
I gotta get the music.
Okay. Low.
Okay. So you got everything?
I like to think so, babe. I like to think so.
Okay.
Do I? I don't know, but I like to think that. I like to think that. I think I'm I think I'm gonna pickle the green onions.
Pickled green onions?
Yeah, we didn't pickle everything, you know that.
Whatever.
Celery.
I thought we had cucumbers. Mom said she ate them all up.
There'd be a nice little something in there.
You want me to run to the store and get some cucumbers?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Miss Anita. We're just gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work for what we have. Okay. I think I'm ready as soon as my little friends come in. You let me know when they.
There's some people here.
Okay, cool. All right. How we doing, guys? Welcome to Cooking with Greens.
Your screen look dirty.
My screen looks dirty, so we're gonna clean the screen. But how's everyone doing? What I did write something there. Hopefully you're doing good. We are home. Had a great day. We did a pop-up at Farmers Market. We did one yesterday. Shout out to the ADP family in Norfolk for inviting us to the Farmers Market. And thank you for supporting. It was great being there.
Dumb thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Nita's got something going on. Hold on. Give us a second, y'all. Give us a second. We camera.
I can't understand how to tighten this thing. No matter what I do, it just won't get that tight.
We ain't worried about it right now. Anyhow, so today we thought we had a plan. We had some leftover salmon in the fridge, and we were gonna make some salmon balls and some sticky rice, and then we had some cucumbers. We were gonna do a little quick pickle cucumber to go along with that. To our surprise, we found out, number one, we didn't have any cucumber.
We did, it just disappeared.
Number two, the salmon
been in there too long.
Been in there too long, bro. It been in there too long. We could not cook that and be sick. So we had to quickly pivot. My mom happened to take a pack of chicken out earlier today. So I did a quick Asian style marinade of the chicken. We're gonna go ahead and cook that chicken Asian style. We're still gonna do the sticky rice because we bought some sticky rice to do today. And we're probably gonna quick pickle some green onions, aka scallions, so you get a little freshness, you get a little pickle, you get a little cut to the sweet. So that's what we're gonna have. And then she pulled these out and then didn't put them back in the oven.
No, back in the fridge.
In the freezer, so I was reading it. Some oven roasted cauliflower and broccoli. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and have that with our meal.
We put it in the air fryer so it'll be crispy, or we put it in the oven?
I'm gonna put it in the oven for now because I already started the oven. I figure out by the time this is done, this will be done.
You can spray that?
I don't think so, but I can. It doesn't say anything about spraying anything. But I will spray if you want me to.
Hey, Lydia. Hey, Frida.
We're gonna pour this out. It looks like they already seasoned it. seasoned with sea salt, black pepper, and some herbs.
Well, okay.
We're gonna see what they got. And we're just putting it on in this church dinner leftover pan. I'm gonna throw this in the oven. I have my oven at 450.
Yes, Mama Green saved the day pulling out that
You
chicken.
really did. My marinade. So I've been marinating this maybe an hour, right?
Yeah.
About an hour. She had some chicken that she had out here. She just took her one piece of chicken out of here and rinsed it off and put it in the air fryer because she said she wanted her chicken. She didn't want her chicken Asian. She wanted her chicken black. Because she extra like that, yo. But so I used a little garlic, guys. Let's start the show first. How about that?
Yeah.
Let's do our theme music. We're gonna go right into how we made this. We'll do our theme music. We'll do our cleansing breath. We'll do our thought for the day, and then I'll show you what we're doing because this is gonna be super easy and fast. Let's go. Let go.
Is it out here?
That's right. Okay, dope. So that was our theme music. Let's go ahead and do our cleansing breath while I look for mirroring. So we're gonna count to 3. We're gonna inhale some cleansing breath. We're gonna hold it for a second, and we're gonna release our stress from the day on the count of 3. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's all inhale through the nose. Hold it for a second, and let's release that stress. Drop your shoulders if you have to. Drop that jaw that you had clenched the whole time, and your tongue at the top of your mouth. Let it all go. All right. Not just let the body tension go, but let that issue that you were dealing with all day go. All right. So, word for the day is pretty simple.
Sure.
It is a very short and sweet one. Post Easter Sunday. If you're watching this at another time, it is post Easter Sunday. And it's super simple. It is dream big, God can fund it. Let me say that again. I felt that in my spirit. Dream big.
Yes.
Because God can fund that. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. He's going to handle it.
All right.
But dream big. Your job is to have the vision and dream big. Dream big. God can fund it. If you felt that in your spirit, don't say amen. Amen. All right. So let's get back to our marinade, which is super simple, y'all. I just didn't really measure anything. We just kind of threw things away. I let the ancestors speak to us because this weekend we went and saw Sinners. And there's a great scene in there where I don't want to give anything away, but the music transcends time and the past and the future, and it's really good. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. Go check that out. Good movie. So a little garlic we had, a little minced garlic. Yes, we have in a jar. It does not mean you are better than me if you mince yours. I mince mine all the time, okay? I just sometimes want shortcuts. A little brown sugar, just a little brown sugar in there. We add that in there. We added a little honey, okay? A little dry ginger. You can use fresh ginger. A little sesame oil, sesame oil. But wait, that's not all. Let me just put my stuff away. I'm trying to be a good boy. Man, you proud of me?
Very proud of you.
Okay. We have
all day
some rice vinegar that we're putting in here. Little low sodium soy sauce.
I always try to get low sodium.
And then our seasonings are going to be our cooking with greens teriyaki blend and some no salt Italian blend. All right. I didn't put any salt in this because the sodium in the soy sauce is usually enough. All right. So Gonna put this stuff away real quick, and then we're gonna start to get this cooked. But before we do that, I think I'm running out of spaces in here. Well, you know what? I'll worry about that later. We're going to do our sticky rice, all right? And pretty much, we usually do a sushi grade rice. I will usually rinse it until the water is not cloudy anymore. Drain it out. And sometimes I go 1-to-1. It depends on the brand. This is a brand I never used before. So we're doing 1.5 to 2 cups. But in most cases, I can tell you 1-to-1 usually is good enough. But I was like, you know what? I haven't used this brand, the Shiki. I usually use a couple of other brands. I can't think of the brand name, but we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is get our Cooking with Greens pot, and we're going to start getting this together. So we need our rice first that we soaked. And yes, there's a little residue of water. It is fine, I promise you. Sushi grade rice is very good. It's got a lot of surface area, smaller surface area, so you can get some of that starchiness to make the rice sticky. And it's pretty simple to do. You just take and add your water to that. You want to bring that to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you want to turn it all the way down with the top on and allow that to cook. Once that liquid is absorbed, you turn it off. You throw a thin tea towel, a thin kitchen towel over the pan, put the top back on, and let it steam. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna keep an eye on that. As soon as that comes to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and turn it all the way down. Let's get that on first, on high, let it come on. And then the seasoning usually that most sushi restaurants and Asian restaurants use is a mirin. It is a sweet cooking vinegar seasoning and marinade. So they put a little sprinkle of that in that sushi rice. That's why it's usually so good. Or the white rice at a lot of Asian places are really, really good by themselves. Little seasoning marinade in there. All right. So we're gonna do that with ours, and we're done. I'm gonna have some perfect seasoned rice. So we have our broccoli, our cauliflower roasting inside there. We didn't do anything other than open up a bag. This is what I'm gonna do with some of my green onions. I'm gonna take a bit of that. We're gonna clean it off, and I'm gonna pickle a little bit of this because it's really good. It's like pickling onions. We've done carrots before. We pickled celery. We pickled sweet peppers before, and it's a quick pickle, so it's not going to last a long time. I just think the color of this and the little bit of acidity and onions are going to cut through some of the sweetness that are in that marinade. All right, so let me get a little rinse. I think that's probably going to be enough for me and Anita, because we're probably just going to eat this ourselves. Get a little rinse going on. And it's vegetables, another good way to get vegetables in your diet.
Malika, happy early birthday. Her birthday is the same day as our sister April.
Oh, cool.
And happy anniversary this Sunday.
Yeah, our sister April's birthday is April 26th, which is Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to April. Let us know what you want to do, April. You want to go out to the strip clubs, or we I'm sure she don't want to do that.
Not April.
No, not at all. I don't even want to do that. That sounds like a waste of money. But I got my own scrubber.
Yeah, scrubber man.
Scrubber's lady. So, I'm just going to get a little marinade going here. And what I need is...
Is the rice boiling up?
Nope. Let me take that off so you can see it. Not yet. We're going to take a bit of some white sugar. So we're going to go 3, 4, about about 5 tablespoons, give or take, of white sugar. I feel like I did leave the top over there. I felt like I left the top there, but I wasn't sure.
Well, happy birthday to all the upcoming birthdays, all the April babies.
We're gonna get, so this is a basic pickling recipe. We're gonna get about a teaspoon or so of salt. Now, if you have some fresh dill, great to pop some fresh dill in here. Sometimes when I do not have dill, I will look in my fridge and see if I have pickle juice. And I put a teeny bit of pickle juice in there. Watching my rice, guys. It's just starting to come to a boil. It's a very low boil. I'm gonna let it come to a vigorous boil, and then I'm gonna turn it down. We're gonna get a little apple cider vinegar. I know I got some down here. I just gotta find it. Where you at, apple cider vinegar? Ah, a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down, put the top on. It's not as vigorous as I want. A little bit more. I'm gonna give it one more second.
If you look at the messages right before your name, Sarita, Letice put the phone number up there.
Almost a half a cup. We're gonna throw that in there. And this is trash. We gotta get some more apple cider vinegar. All right, now we're at a boil. I'm gonna put the top on. We're turning it all the way down to the lowest setting. Let that finish cooking. You can take a whisk, or if you want to be like me, you can just do this with the spoon. And I'm just trying to dissolve some of that sugar and salt. This is a great way to pickle some vegetables. If you like that flavor of pickling and you want to do a quick pickle, this is really great. You're going to have to sit it out all night. It'll keep the veggies sort of fresh, but still give you that pickled flavor. And we do this a lot. We do a lot with cucumbers. That's like our favorite. But like I have said earlier, we do it with everything. We feel like we would like to have pickles. There's no wrong answers here. So just till it's starting to, and I like to add a little bit of water to this. Cool. Now I'm going to take my vegetables that I cleaned off and just chop them smaller, serving size, I guess. I'm going to do a little this way, a little this way. So when we serve, we got some nice fresh pieces of, I like this little white piece too, so we're going to take some of that.
Can you do eggs or only either?
You can do eggs too. Yeah, are you saying can you pickle eggs? Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what we're talking about on that. I want to see if we need a little more acid or. That's good. I'm going to give it a teeny bit more salt. Just a little bit. I like a little salty, but cool. Like it. So we're going to let that do a quick pickle. And we're going to have some really fresh oniony pieces in here to kind of cut through when we eat our rice and our marinated chicken. Let's throw this in the fridge. Boom. Got it. Let's start cooking our chicken.
Is it gonna be a crispy chicken or just?
No. I'm gonna get them browned a little bit. It's gonna brown super fast because we have sugars in here, and I'm gonna throw the rest of it in the oven. It's gonna be brown, so I'm gonna marinate it here, and then I'm gonna throw it in the oven to finish off.
Okay. We have something to throw it in the oven with, or we keep it in the frying pan?
We own a pan, boo boo.
Oh, gotcha.
We own a whole pan to do that with. I'm gonna get a little heat on here, guys, and I'm gonna add some avocado oil to the pan. Just enough, just to start getting a little sear. I'll leave this out just in case I need to add a little more. We're gonna get that hot, and then we're gonna start adding the chicken. I'm gonna reserve that marinade because I might reduce it down, and we have a little sauce. What you think about that?
I think that's good.
You think that's a good idea?
Not wasting nothing.
Look, this is like a last minute put together meal because what we wanted, we can do. So we got our veggies roasting in the oven. We have our rice, our sticky rice, doing well. And I have to watch it because it's a shallow pan. Oh. Cool. And this is what our chicken looks like. You can use veggie oil if you want. Olive oil if you want. Just use avocado oil. Avocado oil has a higher burn point, or higher smoke point. So when you have something that can burn a lot more easier, like something that you have sugars on, try to use a better oil that has a higher smoke point. Kind of get as much as possible off. And again, this is going to get darker than a lot of chicken that do a marinade because of the sugar. But do not fret. You're going to get it cooked all the way through. And last but not least, sesame, smell some soy sauce. I'm sorry?
I can smell it already.
Smell it already? Smell good?
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing, babe. We didn't even know it was going to be a thing before we came here, but now it is definitely going to be a thing. Got some little marinated.
With some salmon, but I like the chicken.
Yeah, that salmon, like, I was like, man, tell them we ain't cooking tonight. Now I was like, no, we got to eat something. Let's figure something out real quick. We used the same time that we had for that meal to do this without knowing we were going to do this. So
Sharon don't like your glasses, sir.
She don't like them? That's okay, Sharon. What I do is make sure you do not wear them at all. Because I don't want you wearing anything that you don't like. But I will wear what I like. Believe me, if you don't like these, I got about 25 more pairs you probably don't like either. I got you covered on not liking things. Checking all my elements, guys. And this should be pretty easy to do.
Even a boy can do it.
So easy, even a boy can do it. So how's everyone else been doing? Have you been having a good day? If you are new, following our page, because we really have been going around a lot of people lately who said, you know what, I just followed you. I just followed you. In the last few days.
Yeah.
So if you are new, say I'm new in the messages, and we will give you a shout out. Because we like to do that. Let you to make you feel like you are at home. Excuse me.
What went up?
Smoke got me.
Need some water?
Excuse me, y'all. Ebola.
No.
Coronavirus. Sometimes you have to drop it out.
We don't get something new. Y'all new are welcome. If you tell the truth, welcome.
Excuse me, y'all.
And shout out to all the beautiful people from ABP. Y'all were a blessing. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting.
We've been looking for a lot of you guys to come out and do our cookie class. I'm going to use this little teacup to get a little water and water ice. color on my chicken. Let's finish it up, I think, in the oven. We're just trying to get this to like 165. Shouldn't take long because it is a smaller piece of meat. Just smaller pieces of meat.
Welcome, 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 everyone. Somebody said I fixed the salmon dish with the cheese. Only thing is I didn't have any spinach, so just fixed the salmon and put it over some spaghetti, but it was good.
What salmon?
I have no idea.
Salmon with the cheese?
I don't think we ever made salmon with cheese and spaghetti.
I don't know. It's not a thing that I normally would do. Look, we've been doing this show almost 9 years. I'm not saying I never did it. Because it sounds like something weird, and I always try out something weird. So I'm not above that. So see what we got. We're getting a little color on that. I'm going to probably finish that in the oven. The oven is already on 450 for the broccoli. And I'm probably going to turn these guys. You're going to learn today, babe. What's going to happen?
We need to eat more vegetables anyway.
Look. It's frozen, so there's a lot of liquid being released.
Want to pour it out?
Yeah, I really want to pour it.
Were you supposed to cook it from frozen?
No, yeah. You can do air fryer too. I know a lot of people say, you should have put it in the air fryer.
Even I said that.
You should have put it in the air fryer.
Oh, cream cheese. Yeah, we did stuff salmon the other day.
Ah, yes. You're right. You're not as crazy as you thought you was at first.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let this finish in the oven, I think. Boom. Got a little goodness happening in there. I'm going to take this. These are our non-stick stainless steel pans. We're going to get in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and reduce that marinade. Okay. Let me check. I feel like it's close to done here. Yep. A little bit more. Got a little water on the bottom. You calm down. It's like, put something on me. Put it on me.
Yeah, we figured it out. We figured out what she was talking about.
We're going to get this marinade in here. We're going to reduce that. I'll let that come to a simmer and let all that simmer out. One thing for those that are really concerned, it will cook all the juices from the meat that you're marinating out, so you won't have any raw meat in there. And yes, you can use this as long as you're cooking it, okay? I wouldn't just pour this on something like this. Turn it down a bit. I might even strain this through so it's not as chunky. But we're going to see. What's going to happen sometimes when you have meat solids in here, you'll get like some frothiness. I'll see how the sauce ends up, okay?
You said the rice was almost done, right?
Right, yeah. I gotta put the towel over it in a second. Yeah. I want a little thinner one. La 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 la. Look how I put my leg up. I felt like I was doing that when I did it. We're going to go ahead, turn that off. And we're going to throw our tea towel over it and let her steam. So we're going to let her steam. This is going to get the starches to release and make it a lot more sticky. So we're gonna let that set. That's gonna be like one of the last things we're gonna check out. So we're cooking this down a bit, reducing some of that. Now when you do a lot of flavors that are super intense, like soy sauce and sugars and things that have salts in there, you may want to taste that again, because concentrated soy sauce is going to be super salty. Things with sugar in it that have less liquid in it will be salty. I will often get it down like this, taste it, excuse me, and maybe add a splash of chicken broth, something that's a little to water it down if I need to do that. And then I usually finish it off just to give it some viscosity, some body, a little butter. Usually turn the pan off, throw a couple of pats of butter in there, and let that fat kind of give the sauce a little more body. I'm not above straining this out though, so it's about a quarter reduced right now. I'm gonna give it a little bit more reduction. I turned the heat down to 260. When I was frying the chicken, it was at 3, I believe. I just want to get some nice, I don't know if you guys can see in the pan, some nice body to that sauce. I want to taste it probably about now to see how we're doing on the flavors. Just to see what we're talking about. Flavorful. Nice little Asian sauce. Drizzle a little bit over the rice. A little over the chicken, of course. And it's almost there, really, guys. Nice little acidity. All the flavors are really good. I'm just literally deciding right now if I want to strain this or not. We got a strainer in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this all the way down. You take one here. It's the big one. I just need a small one, I guess.
Oh, what's this?
So our sauce is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I never seen it down there.
That's why I keep you around, but you're my favorite. You're gonna get your sauce out of here. And turn that off. And we're gonna go ahead and just strain out some of these garlic and chicken part. I know that's driving you crazy. It's okay. It's gonna end in a second.
Our pans are scratch proof.
Yep, you can use metal in our pans. Just gonna press a little of that garlic. Cool. I'm gonna get and rinse this out.
That is not that kind of thing. Got something on like that kind of thing. No garbage disposal in that. That's the one thing we should get, the garbage disposal.
Boom. We're gonna throw our sauce back in here.
Garbage disposal in.
You need a little plumbing, you need a little electrical. And get our sauce in there. I'm gonna turn the heat on a little on low. Just enough to get some fat in there. So the fat we're going to introduce is a little of some plant-based butter. A little plant-based butter. So we're going to add a little plant-based butter to the pan via some Country Crock plant-based butter. You can use regular butter if you want. I want a nice little buttery consistency, so I'll get about 4 pats or a half pat, maybe about 2 tablespoons. And just letting that start melting. And I'm going to turn the heat off. Just so we get a nice velvety sauce, guys. I felt like I missed a drop. Little velvety sauce. I don't know if you can see that coming together.
Yeah, let's see it right in the pan.
Cool. I'm gonna let the heat of the pan finish that off. We have a nice little sauce for our chicken. We should be done. Turn that off. Good. Good sauce. Looks good. Creamy. Let's get a little taste on it. You want it to coat the back of your spoon like that. It's good. I feel like I need to heat it up because it's a little cooler, but I think when they put it on the chicken, that butter definitely cooled it down.
Watch the fire.
Yeah. Get it? Chicken's definitely done. I don't even have to check that. Chicken's done. Chicken, she's a done. So boom. This piece most definitely done. We got a nice little color on our chicken. And we are going to set that aside for a sec. Boom. We're going to check on our rice. This is one of the things is the longer you leave it alone, the better. But we ready to eat. So let's check on our rice, how it feels. Nice sticky rice there. Cool. All right. We got perfect sticky rice. What we usually do at this point is season it with the mirin. Remember the mirin, guys? We'll add a bit of mirin in here. A nice little drizz of it. And then we're going to toss it all in. And that's just going to flavor the rice up a little. It's usually the traditional way that the rice is seasoned in sushi houses and Asian type restaurants. So we can start getting this into a whole meal, boo-boo. We're gonna plate this up. Can you set that over there for me a second?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Let's make a meal. Let's grab this. Cool. Definitely got some sticky rice. Nice sticky rice there. Chicken here. Boom. I need to this piece. Boom. Get a bit of the sauce here.
I'm going to put it on the side here.
Sorry, baby.
I think it's a scam right here.
Okay, a little bit of the sauce. A little bit of the sauce. chicken. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly add a bit more color on top.
But I thought you was gonna use the pickled ones.
I'm gonna use the pickles. They're going on the plate though. A little on the chicken. So. Shave, a little shave, a little shave, a little shave. This one, I'm trying to. Okay, you calm down.
This dinner is almost done.
Yes, ma'am.
In less than an hour.
I told you it was gonna be a little. When I said, you know what, I figured out something. It's gonna be less than an hour. I was not lying to you, girl. I was not lying to you.
Good, because we had no lunch today.
Yeah, no lunch. We're gonna kill. In other words, we're gonna kill this and
kill
come
this
back
one.
for a second. She's trying to tell y'all the whole deal without saying. Got a little bit.
I hope that broccoli and stuff is alright.
Sesame, yeah, a little sesame seeds, little sesame seeds. Cool. The broccoli out. See how that roasts. Yeah, it's whatever. We'll make it work. Couple pieces of roasted veggies. Just a couple.
Yeah, this is my first time having this. Hey, Dwight. You love sticky rice? I do too.
It's the stickiest.
We ain't made sushi in a while.
We haven't. Well, I'm gonna have to do that. I got a sushi paddle and everything, man.
We do have a sushi mat.
Yep. And don't forget, we quick pickled those green onions.
Was it hot? What you got to tell me?
What the green? I know. I literally was like, why am I grabbing this like this? Let's see what we're talking about. Nice. That's nice. Really fresh tasting. Little bit of green oniony taste. You know what I forgot? I just realized what I forgot to put in this. What I always put in here.
The red pepper flakes?
Yes, ma'am. I'm about to sprinkle a couple of them on top. Usually put a little bit of red pepper flakes in my quick pickle. These are good. You're gonna kill these a little bit. I'm gonna put a couple more of yours. I know you like pickled veggies.
I do. That's not mad we got no cucumbers.
But that's okay.
I ate the whole thing.
Cucumbers, carrots. We actually had carrots. I could have used the carrots.
Mm.
I didn't think about it until just now. Could have made some nice carrot sticks and I'm thinking the crushed red peppers in here, or is it down here?
No, as of right now, we don't sell the induction ovens yet.
We are working on it.
Stove top, but we're looking into it.
But the way things are going with the
Tariffs.
yeah, we don't know. We're gonna really fill it out. Little crushed. Little crushed. Boom. Let's give it a teeny bit of just plating oil. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of, even though it's not.
Yes, we use rice vinegar.
Yeah, we use rice vinegar in the marinade. Is that what they're asking?
It just says, do you ever use rice vinegar?
Yeah, we used it tonight. Did you just come in here? Just a little something here.
What is that?
Just a little of the balsamic reduction. Just,
Oh yeah, and that's sweet, so I like that.
there we go. Bam, bam. I don't know what I did with the
With the what?
with the red pepper flakes. Where's the top
You just-
for it? I don't know.
Oh, right
here.
there.
There it is. Okay. Let's taste it.
Go ahead.
Let me pull this out of the way and put my steam back on top of this.
snazzy, jazzy things. Glad you found our page.
Snazzy, jazzy things. You're gonna like us because we snazzy and jazzy and we things. Boom. Here we go. Let's take a picture, babe. How do we take a picture?
You're checking with this stuff.
I was gonna have to get in here and try to return and All right, hold on, guys. We're using old technology here.
Yeah, I think old as hell.
This is like a 1985 here you go. Tablet. Tablet, what you doing? It just took a picture by itself. You grown.
You know the thing is like
It's just doing it. Okay, cool. It's autopilot. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, take this thing away. It's still taking pictures, Jesus. All right. Let's check it out. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to eat. Let it nourish our body. In Jesus' name, amen. We're going to go on our nice sticky rice first. We want to get some of that. We want to know it was seasoned well. A little roasted veggies. This already knows good. I just have some of this. So good. Fries still got a little sweet, a little bit of salt, a little bit of vinegary. Let me get a piece of this. Let me get a bite of this.
yeah, because you didn't cut it up.
Oh, that sauce is good on there. All delicious. I'm about to chop this all up. I feel like I'm chopping it all up. So, delicious, good. I will be eating that second piece of chicken.
Because we had no lunch.
And gonna put some more of them veggies on my plate. And we're gonna fight over the last few quick pickle onions. So, super simple, guys. Thank you all for being here. We love you all. And we always say thank you for sharing. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for letting people know that we're here. Thank you for your comments.
So
hanging out here. Hey, baby, try. Let me give you a fork. Fork with a knife. I got you. You can try it. Let me try. I don't know. They're good, actually.
Okay,
They're not just kind of good, man. They are good. Good. Like a nice fresh still. Got a nice little crispiness to it, but just enough pickle. I think overnight it wouldn't have been good. It'd be too much. It'd be too mushy. You're really, really good for a quick pickle. And a nice little way to add some onion and some good.
I like stuff to be bite-sized. So I'm gonna be cutting up my whole plate.
Delicious, guys. Came out good.
The marinade on the chicken is very good. And the chicken is very tender, y'all.
Super good. Finished it out in that oven. That's wow. I'm gonna get some more rice too. Anyhow, thank you guys. Thanks for being here, like we said. Like we always say, from our heart to your plate. We will see you again. Follow us on our platforms.
We're supposed to come on Friday, but you have that dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a dinner class on Friday. I'm teaching a dinner class Friday at our shop, so we probably won't be on Friday. But
and then we have something to do Saturday, so we can't cook Saturday. So we might come out until
we'll see.
Sunday.
Unless we squeeze something in. What's today? Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
I don't know if we'll squeeze something in tomorrow. I got
to
shop
run around.
Anyhow, we love y'all, and we'll see you again. Thank you. Most of the recipes are on our website. I don't think this one is, but don't worry about it. We got you covered.
Yeah, this technically was supposed to be salmon, y'all.
Yep. Love you all. Thank you. That's good. Green onions is really, really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Very, very, very delicious. And we got a dinner.